fresh kale and broccoli salad. And it's got fruit in here. It's just a really good salad to have in the wintertime, and it's very easy to make. You can buy these kits, but I like to throw my own together, and then that way I can change out the nuts and the fruit and do however I want. So I hope it inspires you to stay with me and let me show you how easy this is. We've got about 2 cups of fresh kale that I've taken the big rib out and cut it up into bite-sized pieces. About a cup of small broccoli florets that I get the big bag at Costco and just cut that. And I've got a half a cup of dried apricots here that I've cut up. A half a cup of pistachios. That's going to be the nut for today. I'm going to use about a half a cup of dried cranberries and some dried blueberries. So we're going to use for our sauce part, it's going to be pretty simple and straightforward. I'm going to use fat-free Greek yogurt. Now, you could make a mayonnaise-based one, but I'm going to stay a little bit on the lighter side. About a half a cup of that, because we're really just coating this. I've got 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, and this is seasoned rice wine vinegar. And I'm going to go ahead and get in here and break this up and see if I think I've got enough. As your vegetables start to wilt, it gets a little bit easier for this to get all over. We're going to do a little bit more of the yogurt. I can smell that vinegar. So let's go ahead. And this is totally up to you and how big a batch you make on how much you're going to do. So get that mixed around. It's nice and creamy and about the consistency of a thin mayonnaise maybe. I've got a tablespoon of ranch seasoning. Now you can use the good old-fashioned packet kind. You can make your own, or however you want to do it. This is my own, so it's low sodium. Mixing that in there for a little seasoning power. And then we want to put in some salt to balance that out, about a half a teaspoon, and some pepper. I've already pre-ground this. About a half a teaspoon of that. I'm going to get my tasting spoon because we want to make sure we give this a taste before we get it on our salad. I love the pepper in here. You just dip your spoon and let's see. And because the Greek yogurt is so tangy, it's just as I suspected. I want it a little bit sweeter. So I've got some monk fruit in the raw, and that's a sugar substitute. You could use sugar. I really don't care for honey in this. You could use sweet and low, if you're watching your sugar, definitely. And we'll get another spoon. Let's see what we got now. See if it's sweet enough. If it's not, I got 2 more packages. Ooh, that is really, really good. Okay, I've got it sweet enough. So in my big bowl, we're ready to mix. And I've got a package of broccoli slaw, basically. It's the stems of the broccoli. There's some carrots and red cabbage in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and put down my sauce. And it's really we've already got everything prepped, so we're going to go ahead and get this all in here and get it mixed up. Now you do need a big bowl because otherwise it's really difficult to mix it up. And get some blueberries. And there's, probably, I'm going to say a good 1/4 of a cup left in that bag. And we'll do about the same with the tart cranberries. Nice big healthy handful. I like a lot of cranberries. And then I just eyeball it after I get everything incorporated. So let me get this all mixed up. So I've got this all mixed up. I transferred into a smaller serving dish because that big bowl was basically for mixing. And it's ready to serve. You can leave this sit for a couple of hours before dinner, and that's what I'm going to do for tonight, but I'll give you a taste test. It's absolutely delicious the next day as well. So it's pretty, It's
a great way to get
healthy vegetables into your kids and your family. So I've got a big bite of kale and slaw, and I think there's some fruit, hopefully. Better make sure. Get some fruit. Yeah. Some blueberry, and I better get a piece of apricot. I'm only going in once, so go big. Mmm. Mmm. You get those 3 different fruit flavors. The kale is delicious, and the crunchy broccoli slaw. I love it. The pistachios go perfect in here. And that dressing is so light and really, really pretty healthy. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you feel like you need to thin your dressing down and it's too thick, you can always add a little half and half, or even fat-free milk if you want to thin it down so it's a little bit thinner. This is an absolutely delicious, beautiful salad. I hope that you get a chance to try it and share it with your family, because it is one of our favorites. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. And I think I'm gonna have to have a little bowl of this before dinner. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you hit subscribe, and if you are, welcome back, and I so appreciate all of you. And if you like this video, maybe give me a thumbs up and share it on your Facebook page. And as always, go down in this show more box below in the description box, and I've got links to my Amazon goodies for you. I've also got my mailing address, my Facebook page, where you can go over and say hi, and I've got a link to Zaycon Foods where you can go save a lot of money. And I try to save you a lot of money on the Amazon links as well. So go check it out, go shopping. It doesn't cost you anymore, and